quiet. Let's go check the computer at your workplace, Sule smirked triumphantly. You fool, I deleted everything a long time ago. Who would keep that kind of stuff? They arrived at Sule's desk. Sule said confidently, Mr. Wu, the company computer, my personal computer, tablet, and phone, all my electronic devices are here. Go ahead and check. I hope you'll check carefully. But no matter how you check, you won't find anything. There's nothing to find. You're just wasting your time, ho-ho. Wu Chen performed a few operations on Sulei's personal computer and said, you deleted it very cleanly. You're quite confident, Mr. Wu. There's nothing there. If you can't find any so-called evidence, please don't bully people. Seeing Sulei's stubbornness, and Menglan anxiously grabbed Wu Chen's arm. Mr. Wu, what should we do now? Wu Chen smiled calmly. Don't worry, it'll be fine soon. He continued with his advanced computer operations, typing like he had never typed before. 20 minutes later, and Menglan asked impatiently, Mr. Wu, what are you doing? Finally done, Wu Chen had been writing a program. A deleted file recovery program. Let's see the results. He glanced at Sule. Here, the email that was sent. You don't need me to open it for you, do you? With irrefutable evidence, Sule knelt down and begged for mercy. Miss-An, I was wrong. I was possessed by a demon. Please forgive me. He started talking about spiritual matters. It's like my mother knew I would make this big mistake, so she named me Sule, meaning mistake. Please, Miss-An, for my mother's sake, let me go this time. I have an old mother, a foolish wife, and young children. What a heroic young man, using his mother as a shield. And Menglan was furious. It really was you? She ordered her subordinates to call the police. Soon, the police arrived and took Sule away in handcuffs. Although the culprit who leaked the audio files had been found, and Menglan was still worried and turned to Wu Chen. Forget about the leaked audio. Do you have any ideas on how to remedy the situation for the new album? Remedy, of course, release the album early. The sooner, the better, right? But how did you know Sule was the culprit? I asked Peng Wei to investigate. They're rivals in the industry. It was easy to find out. Let's not talk about this anymore. I want to record a song while your company is still open, and Menglan was surprised. Huh, record a song, yes. I'll record a rap song for the entire music industry and release it tonight. Consider it a remedy for the leak. And Menglan was dumbfounded. A diss track. Is this what you call a remedy? Don't mess around. The next morning, Zhuang Shadi was browsing her phone when she exclaimed, Wu Chen, your new song is topping the search charts with 40 million views. Netizens are arguing fiercely, and there are several other trending searches related to the song, all with millions of views. There were countless comments and discussions surrounding Wu Chen's diss track. He dares to say in the song that all artists are trash and that the Chinese music scene has no future. If you're so good, then release more hit songs. How many songs have you written? You only became popular with 2 songs and you're already acting like a big shot. Shameless, calling himself a genius and a superstar. Why be so arrogant? If you're so good, then release an album. Release it now. He's like a madman. The song is good, but these comments are trash. And Menglan read the comments and broke out in a cold sweat. Although the popularity far exceeded anything before, the reaction was overwhelmingly negative. Being scolded by netizens so much is not a good thing. Soon, the music director, Du Xiaohu, walked in and asked, Miss-An, are all 7 songs in the new album written by Mr. Wu? And Menglan replied, yes, they're all written by Mr. Wu. Is there a problem? Du Xiaohu laughed. Mr. Wu, you've succeeded. This is a success. Mr. Wu is truly a genius. And Menglan was confused. What do you mean by success? What's going on? Of course, it's about your new album. Miss-An, don't you understand? The whole internet is criticizing Mr. Wu, doubting his songwriting ability. But your album is written by him, and Menglan pondered for a moment and finally understood. With his own power, Wu Chen has stirred up the entire internet, making everyone focus on him. This is not only to increase popularity and attention, but also a trap for the entire online community. Now, everyone doubts his talent and wants him to prove himself. And my new album will be released soon. All the songs are written by Wu Chen. This is equivalent to a slap in the face to all the online arguments. At that time, the high-quality album will continue to ride the current wave of popularity. The leaked audio will no longer be a big deal. Everything will be forgotten. After understanding everything, and Menglan felt a little embarrassed. Yesterday, I even said he was messing around. I should apologize, no matter what. I have to make it up to him. The scene then showed Wu Chen and Menglan doing it together. Perhaps this is her way of making up for it. Du Xiaohu excitedly showed his phone to everyone. Just as I predicted, the whole internet is now focused on Mr. Wu's new song. The attention on our leaked audio has significantly decreased. Wu Chen smiled and said to Menglan, "That's all I can do for now. You've worked hard recording the songs for the new album these past 2 days. Miss N, remember to take a good rest." Seeing that Wu Chen was about to leave, and Menglan asked in surprise, "Mr. Wu, then you?" Before she could finish her sentence, Wu Chen interrupted, "I have other things to do these days. I'll go first and contact you later." With that, Wu Chen left with Zhuang Xiaodi an hour later at the Yingwei Flower Restaurant in Dongpu District, Shanghai. Wu Chen and Zhuang Xiaodi were sitting and talking. "Xiaodi, this is the movie script I wrote a few days ago. Take it and give it to Mao Rusong when you see him." Wu Chen handed Xiaodi a USB drive. Xiaodi was surprised and asked, "A movie script? This is important information for the new company. Why didn't you give it to him personally, Mr. Wu?" Wu Chen looked at Zhuang Xiaodi and said, "You give it to him? Because this can make you the president of Orange Ocean Entertainment. He already has a plan in mind." Zhuang Xiaodi was once again surprised. She muttered, "Make me the president of Orange Ocean Entertainment. What does that mean?" Before Xiaodi could understand what Wu Chen meant, 2 men walked over. One was Che Jun, 45 years old, a major shareholder and director of Schwanke Real Estate Group in Shanghai. The other was Che Chun's younger brother, Che Chenghong, Che Min's son, and the chairman of Schwanke Real Estate Group. As soon as they arrived, Chenghong said arrogantly, Oh, isn't this the campus bell of Zhuang University?" He leaned down and whispered to Xiaodi, loud enough for Wu Chen to hear, "Long time no see. So you found yourself a rich kid. Did you think you could find someone better after rejecting me?" Chenghong then clicked his tongue mockingly. Seeing Xiaodi's anger, Wu Chen patted her shoulder and said, "Don't mind him, just ignore him." Chenghong turned to Che Jun with a smug look. "You see, she's the campus belle of Zhuang University, the one I mentioned to you many times." Che Jun also looked at Xiaodi and exclaimed, "Wow, she's top-notch. I can imagine how enjoyable she would be. My younger brother has good taste." Chenghong leaned down again and said vulgarly, "Hey, which number boyfriend is this for you? Did you make things clear with your rich kid?" Xiaodi's blood was boiling. She clenched her fists and stood up. "You, shut up. Don't bother me while I'm eating." Worried that Wu Chen would misunderstand, she turned to him and said, Mr. Wu, don't listen to his nonsense." Chenghong, seeing that Wu Chen had been sitting next to them without saying anything, thought, "This rich kid doesn't even dare to speak. He must be a pushover. Am I talking nonsense? What you did with other people? I haven't even started telling the story yet." Wu Chen picked up a glass of water and handed it to Xiaodi. "Xiaodi, throw this water at him." Xiaodi was surprised. "Huh?" Wu Chen looked at her with a reassuring gaze, as if to say, "Don't worry, I'm here, just throw it." The next moment, the glass of water flew straight at Chenghong, drenching him from head to toe. Not expecting Xiaodi to do this, Chenghong was stunned for a few seconds before regaining his arrogance. He raised his hand to slap Xiaodi. "Damn it, what the hell are you?" Before he could finish his sentence, Wu Chen kicked him hard in the leg. Chenghong immediately collapsed onto the table, his head hitting the table with a thud. Che Jun and Xiaodi were shocked, while Wu Chen remained calm as if he had just had a cup of coffee. By the time Che Jun pulled Chenghong up, his head was bleeding. Chenghong groaned in pain. Che Jun asked anxiously, "Chenghong, are you okay?" Seeing the serious injury, Chenghong panicked. "Someone kicked me, damn it," Che Jun asked angrily. "Who?" Who else could it be but him sitting here? He glared at Wu Chen and said in a menacing tone, "You dare." Wu Chen raised his hand casually. "Mr. Che, did you see me do it? Don't talk nonsense without evidence. Instead of wasting time here, you should take him to the hospital." Che Jun was furious but couldn't do anything. "Humph, let me check the cameras. I'll hold you accountable." He marched towards the security room, but Wu Chen said, "But the table Xiao Di and I are sitting at seems to be a blind spot for the cameras. Mr. Che, it seems you'll be making a wasted trip." Che Jun gritted his teeth in anger. "This guy is admitting it. He dares to challenge me.